When asked, most beef producers will say the value of belonging to an organization like NCBA is the strong voice it provides in Washington, D.C. on behalf of the cattle industry. And joining us now is Gene Copenhaver, a Virginia cattle producer who serves as NCBA's vice president. Gene, let's begin by telling folks just a little bit about yourself and your history there in Virginia.
Thanks, Kevin, for having me. Kevin, I'm a fifth-generation cattleman in the southwestern part of Virginia. We run a stocker operation, me and my son Will, and he's going to be a sixth generation, or he is a sixth-generation cattleman already, and he has a daughter that hopefully is going to be a seventh-generation cattleman. So we want to continue this, and we want to sustain this industry so she can be.
That's quite a story and quite a legacy, as a matter of fact. You've been involved in the policymaking process for some time, and I'm curious, how would you describe the grassroots approach NCBA takes to developing its policy?
Well, our grassroots approach that NCBA has been around a long time, has been the oldest and largest group. We depend on our grassroots to start at the local level. A lot of our policy starts at the local cattlemen's group, comes up through our state affiliates, then comes to the national meetings, our midsummer meeting and our meeting we just had in Orlando. And with that, it all comes to board meetings and committee meetings, and it's vetted there, and then it's voted on, and then it's voted on membership later this fall. So it's definitely grassroots.
So based on that process, I mean, what do you anticipate might be some of the key priorities for NCBA over the coming year?
Well, one of the big things is continue to fight some of the animal rights groups from doing what we know how to do in sustained industry. They've been after our checkoff, they've been after some of our other programs, and we continue to fight those. Taxes are coming up where we, during the Trump administration, we had the new tax ideas, and I was serving as chairman of tax and credit at that time, and we went to DC, and we got a lot of things for cattlemen, but a lot of those things are coming, next 2 or 3 years are coming where they're going to expire, and we're going to have to continue to work to get those to where we can keep them where they're at right now.
You know, one of the other topics that's important to all of us as beef cattle producers is international markets, and certainly we face some headwinds given the price of beef and exchange rates and so forth, but what is NCBA's role as it relates to international trade?
Relationships is a big thing. While we were in Orlando, we met with Mexico and Canada, our neighbors from the north and the south, and our great relationship with UMEF. And what we do there, and we have to continue those relationships and make sure our product, which is the best in the world, continues to be noted as such.
And what's your perception? Why is it so important for cattle producers to be engaged in crafting and creating trade policy?
We have to be there. We have to be at the table. And as one of our past presidents said, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. So you don't want the federal government to be telling you what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. You want to be involved in that process of international trade or anything we do within the industry.
Well, thank you so much for your perspective. I'm certain we'll be visiting more as the year progresses, but we appreciate your service to our organization and our industry.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
Now, you can support the work being done for the beef industry by joining Gene as a member of NCBA. It's easy to do. Just call 866-233-3872 or visit the website ncba.org. Use the promo code C2C and you'll get a special gift just for our viewers.